Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're covering editing in Editing 101, the fundamentals. Here you'll learn everything you need to know to improve, die less, win more. If you stick around to the end, I've included a few things I wish someone would have told me sooner. I promise these things are helpful. Alright, enjoy. Let's go. Okay, so now we're in my newly created box fighting map, to be published soon. Look for it. We're going to cover basic editing. Okay. Now, just like everything else in Fortnite, you can look around and you can anticipate where the grid's going to be. Do you see it? Right along this border here. Right along this border here. Right along this border here. Right? Did you guess right? Okay. A wall. Most common piece in Fortnite. Also has, I don't know if it has the most edits, but certainly has a lot. There's the top corner edit on the right, top corner edit on the left, four corner edit right, four corner edit left, various windows. By the way, you can do two of these. You can do the left-right window together. Not center right and center left. You do bottom corners. And actually, better practice is to go bottom to top. We'll get into that in a minute. And you can do top 3, top 6. Do right 6, left 6. Don't think I left any out. Alright. This is one of the most commonly used. It's called the peanut butter edit. You'll see this when I have a volunteer later. Or make this edit and you can get the heat and fire and have very little exposure. This side, not so good because my whole body's exposed. Right? We're going to talk about right beats at some point in this video. Alright. Next. Flats. There's a lot to these. Edit any corner. Or any half. You can even edit 3/4. Just make sure that it's always connected to something, because if you edit 3/4 over here, you fall. Okay. Next up is the cone. Very often used together with a floor or a ceiling, depending upon what role it's playing in your particular edit. But anyway, you can edit the cone on any corner. Any half. You get the idea, right? You can edit 3 corners. Has to be connected to something, or else it'll evaporate. This wall I just connected it to. I often use this in the game as a place to hide behind when I'm shooting. Right? You can do this one, which I don't use very often if I'm being honest. And I think that's about it. There's importantly, let's say there's somebody down here in this box, and you can catch them in there. You can place a floor and a cone over, and edit the corner of both, and get a shot. Okay, something to keep in mind. The cone is very useful. It's also very useful inside a box for defense, which again you'll see more of when I have a volunteer to help me. But if there's somebody out here, I can edit this cone this way and give myself time to get out, right? Or I can go under it, and maybe go out a side, get a shot. You should definitely practice with the cones. All right, ramps. You can either flip the ramp by dragging from here to here, back and forth. Just flip this ramp, go side to side by dragging from here to here. You can cut the ramp by dragging down one side or the other, or flip and cut by dragging the opposite direction, or even do a little spiral staircase. So I missed a couple of edits that I wanted to add in. One of them is this one, which you can do on both sides. Okay, don't use it very often, mostly a box fighting thing. And another, I pointed out that you can edit any half, but you can also edit this. Frankly, I never use it, but for the sake of being thorough, I thought I would include it, because you never know. Okay, a couple things that I wish I knew earlier. One, when you are within range of one of your pieces that you can edit, meaning that it wasn't placed by an enemy, as soon as you get within range, you will get a white outline around the pieces. See this? As soon as I cross into range, which is one tile away with the gun out, I will explain blueprint editing in a second, you'll get that white outline. It's hard to see sometimes when it's very bright, but when it's dark you can see it easily. You get the same with brick, and you get the same with metal to a lesser extent. It's there, but you really got to look for it. Okay, the other thing is the edit icon. See it there in the center? You'll get it here, and you'll get it here on brick and metal both. Alright, now notice here when I cross this line is when I'm within range, when I have a weapon out. Okay, I can edit now, right? And reset. Alright, I'm not going to wait for that one. Same here, right? It's done. We'll use this one, it's better. Alright, what if I'm a little bit out of range? Well, if I have my blueprints out instead of my gun, meaning you got your pickaxe, you go press edit, I can go almost a half tile further away and edit from much farther away. See that? Okay, why is it useful to be able to edit from so far away? Don't have a volunteer today, so we're just going to have to imagine that there's somebody in this box. This is your opponent, okay? These are all his walls. You can't edit them. You're in this box. Now, you, from a distance, obviously, you can take the wall by shooting it, yeah? And you can place a wall from a distance, okay? Now, you can't edit it from here because it's too far away, but if you take out your blueprints, now you can, and you can open it up and kill him. Alright? Just don't forget your right-hand peaks. Don't open your edit like this and stand here and get shot in the face. Remember to always keep yourself limited exposure. Keep your left side of your body behind cover. Okay, now with editing, it's important to understand that where your crosshair ends up at the end of the edit is important. For example, the bottom right corner edit. I can make the edit, but look where my gun is pointing with my opponent behind the wall. I have to come up, I have to pull aim, and I'm probably going to miss. So a better idea is to end up with my crosshair here at head level. In fact, if my opponent was standing right there in the center, I would do this edit because I want my crosshair to be as close to possible as his head, or to his head, when I'm done with the edit. This edit, same story. Now I covered this briefly in my box fighting arena. This edit is referred to as the peanut butter, which is the top 3. I can just jump up and take the shot and have very little exposure. And let's see what it looks like from the opponent's perspective. Zega, can you jump up? Don't kill me, but just show how little exposure we have. And he's got a shot on me every time, a kill shot every time. So this is an important edit, okay? The other thing, besides keeping in mind where your crosshairs are going to end up, is to have your crosshairs move as little as possible. If you're making this edit with these 4 squares, you do not want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, because it's going to take you all year to do it, when all you have to do is a little circle right in the middle. Same thing on this side. Same thing up top. Just that small motion is enough. Okay? One other thing with this edit, with this 4-corner edit, try to get in the habit of always starting with this square, because if you screw up, you still end up with an edit you can use. For example, if I only hit the 1, I get a window. If I hit these 2, I get a door. If I hit these 3, I get a lower triangle. And if I hit these 4, I get the edit that I wanted. Whereas with just about every other edit, if you screw it up, there's nothing that you can do to salvage it. The importance of crosshair placement can't be overstated. You can make the difference between this, with making these big motions, and this. Alright, next is sensitivities. I play on linear, so this is only applying to linear. There's linear and exponential. I play on linear, so what I'm talking about here is for linear only. By default, Fortnite, when you download it, the look and horizontal speeds are too low. They recommend here is 16%, 15%, 16%. I think it's somewhere in this range when you download it. Whatever it is, it's too low. Everyone should be a minimum of 30. Some people play as high as 50. I usually play at 41, 42 with a pump shotgun. With this new meta for this season, I've had to decrease it because I was missing a lot of my shots. And when I decreased my look and horizontal, I look horizontal and vertical, I'm sorry, I increased my build and edit mode sensitivity multipliers. Now these numbers are very high. I like it very flicky. This is probably too high for most people. But play around with this. Bring this up to 30 if you haven't played with it yet. And maybe bring this up to 1.8 and 1.8. It's going to take you a little bit of getting used to, but those times that it seems like you can't turn fast enough or you can't respond fast enough and you keep getting shot, this might be the reason. Alright, so take a look at it. Alright everyone, well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you got something out of it, and please remember to use code OGLUCKY, L-U-K-K-Y, in the item shop. It helps me out a ton. There will be more tutorial videos coming, everything from basic building and editing and strategy videos for beginners, all the way up to more advanced high ground retakes, tunneling, things like that. So please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Okay? Thanks everyone. Have a good day.